Good morning everyone. Today we are going to solve our question of journal. So in this regard the first heading is Philip started business with cash $1,50,000. In this heading the Mr. Phillips is investing cash into the business. Anything which comes into the business will always be debited. So in this entry, in this case, cash is debited into the business, which means that the cash is debited and Phillips is investing the cash. Therefore, Phillips capital will be credited like this. This is the entry cash to capital. Cash is debited and capital will be credited. This is the description box, this is the date box, this is debit column, this is credit column. You will have to make this performa as it is in each and every question of debit and credit of journal. Okay. So this is the first heading. Now we are moving towards our next heading, next entry. He purchased office furniture for cash $2,000. So it is easily visible, easily understandable that purchase has the nature of debit always. And we purchase furniture, office furniture, therefore it means office furniture is coming into the business for cash $2,000, which means office furniture is purchased on cash. So office furniture will be debited and the cash from our pocket will be credited. So this entry will be like this: furniture to cash. Furniture is debited by 2000 and cash from our pocket will be credited, because when we buy something we have to pay cash or we buy on credit, on installments etc. So now we are buying on cash, therefore cash will be credited 2000. Narration will be like this: purchased office furniture for cash. Okay. So next heading is, next our entry is purchase goods for cash $9,000. Now goods are purchased for cash, it means goods are coming into the business and cash is coming out of the business. So goods are coming in, it means goods will be debited. You can use the word purchases instead of goods. You can use goods also, but the better word is purchases. So purchases will be debited and cash will be credited like this: purchases to cash. Purchases is debited by 9,000, cash is also credited by 9,000, which means that the debit and credit will always be equal. Okay, its narration will be like this: purchase goods for cash. If you buy on credit, on installments, then I will write like purchase goods for installments, for credit, for account payable, etc. Okay. Next entry is paid carriage on purchases $250. Carriage is the transportation expenses. When we buy something, we have to pay certain transportation expenses from the seller to our shop, from the company to our shop. So we pay some carriage. Carriage is basically expense. The nature of expense, I have told you before in the previous lecture that the nature of expense is always debit. So paid carriage on purchases $250. It means we are paying 250 rupees on behalf of carriage, on behalf of transportation expense. So 250 rupees cash will be credited from our pocket and carriage expense will be debited. Because cash will be credited, because we do not credit carriage, because carriage is expense. Expense has the nature of debit. When we pay expense, it means we are giving some cash for the payment of our expense. So cash will be credited and carriage will be debited like this. Carriage expense is debited and cash is credited by $250. Okay. The narration will be like this: paid carriage expense. For cash you can write or you not write, doesn't matter. Next our heading is purchase goods from John and Company $7,000. Now there is no mention of cash. When there is no mention of cash and the name of company or name of person is mentioned, it means that the entry is on credit basis, not on cash basis. We will not write purchases to cash. We will write purchases to John and Company because there is no mention of cash. Understand? So the entry will be like this. 15 entry, purchases to John and Company. Purchases will be debited by, sorry, I won't write here. Purchases is debited by 7,000. Okay, we write here 7,000. Okay, so purchase is debited by 7,000 to John and Company. Purchased goods from John and Company. This is the narration which we will write. Okay, now our next heading is sold goods for cash $12,000. So I have told you before that sales has the nature of credit always. Always sales will be credited because when we sell something, the goods or the equipment or the furniture will be get out from the business. So sales has the nature of credit. We have write here that sales is on cash basis, not on credit basis. Therefore, sales will be credited and cash will be debited. We are selling our goods and we are receiving 12,000 cash. So cash is debited into the business and sales are credited from the business like this. Cash to sales. 12,000, 12,000. Sold goods for cash. It means cash is coming into the business due to sales of goods. Understand? Okay. Next heading is received cash from Andrew and Company $13,000. Okay. So now we are receiving cash. It means cash is coming into the business. Cash will be debited by 13,000 and we are receiving cash from Andrew and Company, not from any other person. So Andrew and Company will be credited. I explain it again. Received cash from Andrew and Company $13,000. It means receive cash. It is very clear that cash is coming into the business. We are receiving cash. So cash will be definitely debited. Receiving cash from Andrew and Company. It means Andrew and Company is giving us cash. So this company will be credited. It is giving us cash 13,000 like this. Cash. 1 second. 15 and then 19. So goods for cash. Okay, 1 second. I have oh yes. So this entry has been skipped by me. Now I am going to sold goods for cash $12,000. Sales is credited. Sales has the nature of credit and cash is coming into the business rupees 12,000. So cash is debited into the business and sales will be credited. 19 entry is this. So cash is debited and sales is credited by 12,000. Next we are going to receive cash from Andrew and Company. Sold goods to Andrew and Company rupees 15,000. Now we are selling goods to Andrew and Company. We are not receiving cash. There is no mention of cash. So therefore sales has the nature of credit. Sales will be credited and Andrew and Company will be debited because we cannot debit cash because cash is not coming. We are giving or selling goods on credit basis because there is mention of company name and not mention any cash. So sales to Andrew and Company will be the Andrew and Company to sales because sales the nature of credit and Andrew and Company is purchasing goods from us, so they will be debited. Okay. Next entry is received cash from Andrew and Company rupees 13,000.